am Councilmember Marlon Willison, and it is an honor to serve our town. And I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank the people that are watching online and the ones that may watch later. At the last town meeting, I presented about the nonprofits that the town supports. I presented about Woven Health Clinic, the Family Place, Water Tower Theater, and the Kavanaugh Flight Museum. Tonight we're going to cover the other four: Metrocrest Chamber of Commerce, World Affairs Council, Metrocrest Services, and the Addison Arbor Foundation. Thank you. The mission of the Addison Arbor Foundation, or the Metrocrest Chamber of Commerce, is to create economic prosperity for our members by providing programs, resources, and support that assist and benefit business, government, and citizens, resulting in a vibrant place to live and work. The coverage area for this nonprofit is Addison, Farmers Branch, Carrollton, and parts of Dallas. And as you can see, there's a wide array of events and programs with a big focus on business. Everything from Leadership Metrocrest, which trains our future leaders, to the Women's Business Forum. And of late, we had the 2018 Mayor's Forum with the three mayors of Addison, Farmers Branch, and Carrollton, which all gave their state of the city presentations, and that was at our local Renaissance Hotel. With this type of programming, you've got a huge support group, and here's the board of directors. Also, Erin Carney is the president of the chamber, and I know she's here somewhere. Erin, could you stand up? There she is right there. Erin, thank you for all you do for the chamber. And also, there's some board members who are here, and I want to recognize them. Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Tom Brown and Councilmember Ivan Hughes, thank you for being on that board also. The next nonprofit is also business related, with a little bit more focus on tourism. The mission is to promote international awareness, understanding, and connections to enhance the region's global stature and to prepare North Texas to thrive in our complex world. The World Affairs Council is located in downtown Dallas, and here's a brief overview for all that care to look at this presentation a little bit closer and learn more about this organization. As I said before, this organization really helps our town with tourism. The group provides international protocol services and consultations to the town whenever there's an overseas group visiting the community. There's various groups that come in for different types of conferences, and the World Affairs Council has brought in delegations from various countries, such as Brazil and other parts of the world, Southeast Asia, Europe, and Africa, to the Addison Treehouse. So both of these two first nonprofits do a great deal to help support and work very closely with our economic development and tourism team. So thank you if you are part of those organizations that help our businesses and tourism so much in our town. The third nonprofit is Metrocrest Services. And the mission for Metrocrest Services is to provide programs for individuals, families, and seniors that lead to self-sufficiency and foster independence. As you can see from this map, this is it's a huge coverage area, and they serve the cities of Addison, Farmers Branch, Carrollton, Capel, and parts of Dallas. I don't know if you can see the small print at the bottom, but it says every red dot equals approximately 10 families assisted. So that is a ton of coverage and a lot of families that they support, and huge benefits to our community and the surrounding communities. Some of the services that they provide are the food pantry. People come in and get food, or some of that food is delivered. They also provide rent and utility assistance, workforce development, budgeting and financial education. And if you're around this organization, you hear it time and time again, which is they're not looking to give a hand out, but a hand up. They're looking to help people get back on their feet. Here's another service, or many services that they offer to seniors throughout the coverage area. I think one of the biggest benefits that they provide to the town of Addison is a program called SAC Summer Hunger. And we've got an excellent video provided to us by the Metrocrest Services to illustrate this program.
Our local community faces an overlooked obstacle, and that obstacle is child hunger. When summer hits each year, over 60% of the children in our community don't know where the meal's going to come from for the summer. These are the kids that receive a free or reduced price breakfast and lunch from the school year. Here at Metrocrest, we focus on filling that gap with our SAC Summer Hunger program. This program provides thousands of easy-to-prepare, kid-friendly meals every summer. Each Saturday, we see hundreds of volunteers coming by, picking up bags of food and delivering those to kids in their community. This program wouldn't be possible without our volunteers and local donations.
Metrocrest has it all routed out. They have so many stops that we make. And what we do is deliver to the same people each week. So we've gotten to know them. They know us. They smile when they see us coming. Last Saturday, we delivered food to one family, and the little boy looked in the sack and saw these Cheez-Its. And he goes, "Look, Mommy, Cheez-Its." It sounded like it made his whole day just to see those. And that made my whole day to see how happy he was doing that.
SAC Summer Hunger has been really, really helpful for me as a single mother. Sometimes we don't have that money to get them food, but this has been really blessed for them. Thank you very much for everything.
Through our partnerships and your generosity, we can truly stretch the dollar. Let's build a stronger community together in SAC Summer Hunger.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Unfortunately, that's a major issue in our community, and Metrocrest Services steps up to help us. As you can imagine, with the kind of workload that this organization does, they have got a huge support group, and it's more than we can cover on one slide. We've got it on 2 slides, but if you serve on Metrocrest Services as a board member, as a liaison, as one of the key staff members, advisory council, a volunteer, if you're in the room, could you please stand up so we could recognize you and thank you for your service? Thank you. And I also want to thank Tracy Eubanks for being here tonight. Tracy, thank you. Thank you for all you do. Our next nonprofit is the Addison Arbor Foundation, and their mission is to promote and enhance landscaping, public art, public parks, and park and rec programs throughout the town. And as you will see, this organization has done a lot over the few years. One of the things that they do is we have an Addison community garden right next to our Addison Athletic Club. Well, the Arbor Foundation is the one that maintains those plots and maintains the shed with all the things needed to lease a plot. So if you would like a plot, please approach the Addison Arbor Foundation, inquire about it. But it's just, if you haven't been there, it's one of the great places in our community, and I would strongly encourage you to learn more about it. A few years ago, we had a Lelox Park beautification project, and once again, the Arbor Foundation was the one who stepped up and provided us 11 trees around our pond. When the new elementary school, the Arbor Foundation provided more than 100 trees. So the next time you're over at the elementary school, I hope you'll go look around and look at all the beautiful trees and look at the monument, which is, if you're looking at the school, it's just to the right. And there's been some great donors. They're recognized on that monument, but I hope you'll appreciate all those beautiful trees around our elementary school. They also did the North Addison Park refresh. That's a pretty decent sized park. All the ground, they did a total park refresh on the ground landscaping. This is just a small picture of it, but for those that live on the north side of town, you really appreciate that refresh. And we've also received a lot of new art of late, and we're about to get into some of those new pieces. But this is, what we're seeing here is Addison Arbor Foundation board member Barbara St. Clair, and we had a ceremony to introduce the new monarch patch and the new art. So Barbara St. Clair was sharing with us all of the plant materials that the monarch butterflies will eat when they make their way to and from, and they pass through Addison on their migration path. Up above the pollinator patch is our new art called Aerial Ballet Monarch, and this is a new art display by David Hickman, and it's not static. These, hopefully you've seen these. If you haven't, I hope you'll get over and look at them. They're right in front of Bush Elementary School, but they move with the wind, and they are beautiful. Cut One, Plant One by Nick Noblique. This is not a new art piece, but it sure looks new because it's got some new paint on it. It looks beautiful. It's on the Reading Trail right off of Proton. So if you haven't seen that, I hope you stop by. Not far from there is one of the top artworks in town, Light and Energy by Chris Byers. This also has a brand new paint job on it. If you go into the Addison Circle area, you might, hopefully you've seen it. If you haven't already, I hope you look at it. But we've got a new bench that is just a great resting area, and it's a perfect spot to appreciate a profound secret. And both of these were provided to us by art. And this is at our new dog park at Spruill Park. We've got, on the left, we've got a sculpture called Let's Play by Eliseo Garcia. And we also have a sculpture called The Bone, and that's by Nick Noblique. So if you haven't been to the dog park, please check these out. They're right at the entrance. You can't miss them. Eliseo Garcia, who did the Let's Play dog sculpture, also did our new sculpture called Arcadia. And Arcadia is a Greek word that stands for a mythical utopia. And it is located off Beltway, and we've got the Hampton Inn to thank, because the Hampton Inn provided the town a permanent easement where we could install this artwork. And so I hope that the next time you go down Beltway, you'll take a look at this and appreciate this fine art. And lastly, art-wise, we've got Aigle Marine, which is French for aquamarine, and that was done by artist Pascal Pryor, who is a French artist who lives in Dallas, and she's in the right of this picture. She did a beautiful job, but this is at Bosque Park in Addison Circle, and I would strongly encourage everyone, if you haven't seen this during the day and also the night, please take a look at it. The Arbor Foundation did some excellent lighting, landscape lighting, and it just totally activates the corner of the park where it's located in Bosque Park. Also, if you haven't seen it already, right outside these entrance doors, it's called the Addison Arbor Foundation Giving Tree. And we've got some great names on this tree, many of the top leaders throughout the town. And so if you're not familiar with this, I hope you stop and take a look at it, look at those names, and I hope you'll consider donating to the Addison Arbor Foundation. There are many levels you can donate, but I hope you'll want to add your name on this tree if it's not there already. And I would like to recognize those board of directors that have done so much for us that serve on the Addison Arbor Foundation. If you're in the room, would you please stand up so we can recognize you for your work? Jay, thank you. And that concludes the two-part series that is the nonprofit organizations that the town of Addison supports with grant funding. And I really appreciate your time and being here tonight. And I look forward to presenting to you again at our next town meeting.